But this is the day the Lord has made, that we will rejoice and be glad in it, not in Him. Our gladness in Him is what sponsors our gladness in it. If your gladness in the Lord, the joy of your salvation has been tampered with, the joy of your destiny affected. Your connection with God is your collection. How far you are connected is how much you collect. How far you are connected is how much you will collect. And we have been talking about the believer's cardinal virtue. The things that every child of God should possess as a virtue in his vessel. What a believer should possess as a virtue in his vessel. A virtue is something that one has that has the ability to change the carrier and to change anyone that comes around the carrier. God wants to bring a new delivery. God wants to do new things in our life, but there is need for purging. There is need for cleansing. Empower me to desire holiness more than I desire anything else on earth. The spiritual virtue revealed to us in this place is the virtue of affection. Believer's virtue of affection. Colossians chapter 3 verse 2. There are two evil that a believer will commit against himself, not against God. Coming into God's presence with nothing in heart, no expectation, and coming to God's presence with no Bible is an evil you will do against yourself, not against God. Coming into God's presence, nothing in your heart, no expectation, nothing, but nothing that you want to report to God. And coming to God's presence, no Bible in your hand, nothing, no writing material, just came. And you feel that because it's God, you understand. You will actually understand, but they still will not understand. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. The virtue of affection goes beyond ordinary love or desire. It is your affinity, spiritual affinity, closeness to God that precedes the natural page. Your relationship with God, that every other thing can be despised. No matter what it can offer you, you are loving God to a point that you are thinking only about God. Somebody is so conscious of God, so much giving into God, that they set your affection on things above. It didn't say on things above only. The believer's cardinal virtue. The word cardinal means something that is paramount, premier, prime, something you cannot look down for another thing. It cannot be alternated. It cannot be seconded. It is something that it has to take the first position. There is nothing like either this or this. It has to be this and this, this and this, not this or this. Your affection for God is one of the lacking virtues that is no longer in the heart of God's people. No matter what God has promised you this year 2025, I want to tell you what you have to do to have it in your hand. Develop your affection for God. What is the believer's affection? Making everything about God, everything about spirituality, everything about the house of God, everything about you and God, to proceed, to be ahead, business, but let your love for God, your craving for Jesus, precede every other thing. It has to be God first. Excuse me, sir. With or without us, God will still be served. The Lord of believers keep the things of the earth first, and the things of God next, and sometimes last. But the setting or the arrangement should be the things of God first, the things of the Spirit next, the things about the earth last, and you will not come last. I want you to know that there is a game, and the game has some rules of it. The people of darkness, the people of the world, the Gentiles, they have a way that they seek whatever they seek for. And in our kingdom, it may interest you to know that we have a way we seek the things we seek. In the earth, if you need anything, you pursue it carnally. In the kingdom, if you need anything, you pursue it spiritually. If you follow the other kingdom in this kingdom, you miss it in this kingdom. I will do like my friends. I will do like my friends. I will do like my friends. Are your friends in this kingdom? My age mate, halfway they do it. Are those your age mates, kingdom mates? They won't lose anything, but you will lose everything. They will not lose anything, but you will lose everything. And because your affection for God has been affected, you will not have God in the right position to bless you with his blessings as promised. And Paul said, set your affection. And he didn't say that this affection will be there. He said, you are the man to set it. Fine tune it. Certain things we want to reset it. Set it. They want you set it, they want to reset it. Turn it back. You turn it on, they turn it off. Turn it on again. You are not hearing me. He says set, because if there will be things that want to reset what you have set, if they reset it, set it again. If they reset it, set it again. If situations of life, if the actual flesh that set it again, you keep on setting it until the setting will be certain. Till a dimension you set a thing, the devil cannot reset it. The setting has become certain. Somebody shall let my affection for you never be affected by anything of this earth, but proceed the things of earth. Set your affection on things that are above. The word above here is not the physical above, talking about spirituality and spiritual realm. That believers are not called to spirituality. We are called to spirituality. It's occultic men that go for spirituality. Christianity is not an act of spirituality, it is an act of spirituality. Develop and cultivate a deeper affection for God. Throw your weight more on God. You can't do the same thing you have been doing and have the same results you have been having, and you continue that way. Now there are two words that define such an act: foolishness and arrogance. It's either you're foolish or you're arrogant. Like you don't want to admit that there is either you're foolish or you are arrogant. There are too many words that define your attitude. Whether as a Christian or as anybody, you are doing the same thing, you are doing something, and you are having the same result, and you intend to continue. Two words defines your character. It's either you are a foolish man or woman, or you are an arrogant person. And these two things are called major killer of destiny. Foolishness, when knowledge is around, is a killer. Arrogance, when there is something that should bring you down. Come down, come down. If I hear you, come down. I know it. Come down. No, I know it. You will end without an end. You will end without an end. You will end with no result on ground. When your affection for God is considered the first, you cannot be the last. I'm telling you the same thing that I am to do, you are to do, we all are to do.